Hola amigos, welcome back once again to Cryptoticator. So guys, before we jump out of the content, I want to give a huge ass shout out to Jake Banks right here, man. Holy shit. This guy has been commenting on every single video for, I don't know guys, literally 3 months straight, right? So huge thanks to Jake Banks right here, because this guy right here makes me feel that I'm not talking to the camera alone, right? And I'm not alone essentially. So thank you for that, Jake. I mean, essentially that's a big thing for me, and I hope that you keep on providing continuous support to this channel as a whole, right? With that said, let's jump into okay guys. All right. So did you check out this video or not? Just tell me. Did you check this video out or not? Because if you've not done that, just watch it, guys. Go ahead. I think this video is going to help you with a lot of psychological aspects if you jump into markets for any trade, right? Just watch this, guys. I'm sure you'll find crazy amount of values for this video, right? So with that said, we're going to find out what's happening on BHEETCOIN. So BHEETCOIN bouncing from nowhere. This one, guys, look, this one literally bounced from nowhere, right? Now the only thing which I can be talking about on this video is how to buy the range lows and how to sell the range highs, because this is exactly what Bitcoin has been doing, guys. And in a downtrend, in any ugly nasty looking downtrend, this is essentially what you have to do as a trader as well, because the market could look like this, right? The market could stretch for, I don't know, 3 to 4 days like this, and you would be trying to pinpoint the exact bottom, right? You'll be trying to pinpoint the exact bottom, and then you'll be expecting crazy amount of returns, ROIs from your trades, and the market will simply stay sideways, guys. This is why cutting out on expectations when the bigger picture is kind of wanting to change is something which you have to keep in your mind, guys, which is why this was your perfect buying opportunity at the range lows happening at the weekend itself, which is why, guys, we simply pushed away to 43,000 from $40,000 flat. Now essentially Bitcoin being below 45,000 as a whole would mean that we would be looking at a further continuation trend to the downside, and that would be a retest of the 618 itself from this entire bullish wave, right? Now we're going to be targeting a $38,500 Bitcoin for the coming week, and essentially if you're unable to hold this level, alright guys, look, what I feel is that as soon as the weekly candle opens tomorrow, the first day of trading, the Monday, the entire trading session which could happen all throughout Monday is going to be a trend decider for most part of the week itself. So if we open bearish and if we keep on continuing our trend to the downside on CMEs, on your BTC futures and your spot price action as well, you would be rolling down all the way towards 618 and even 786 for the rest of the week, right? If we lose this level right here on $40,000, guys. This is something which could be decided by the next trading day. Now, for the rest of the 22 minutes, no, not 22 minutes right here, but yeah, for the rest of the 7 hours right here, it's going to be a complete chop in the price action, guys. Which is why just wait for the weekly candle to finally open, a new weekly candle to finally open, and this is the level that you're talking. This is the level that you're looking at, guys. Weekly candle closing below $43,000 as a whole would mean that most likely the price action would immediately continue to the downside and head all the way towards 618, sitting in at $38,000 flat. But if we just simply close above this price point at $44,000, maybe the week could start with a little bounce to the upside for about a retest at 45,000, and then maybe we can decide whether to put a base right here or simply keep on going to the downside, guys. So just to conclude this video right here with all the things, just to summarize this one up, guys, this is the level to the upside which you have to be vigilant about. Essentially any price action below $45,000 is going to be hella choppy, right? It's going to be very choppy, guys. And any price action which establishes below 43,000 as a whole could be the early indicator of a trend continuation move all the way towards 618 and maybe 786 as well, which is sitting in at $35,000 Bitcoin. So guys, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the CMEs as well. This is most likely all right. Now this one closed at 42,500, guys. Now that is the level, right? That's the level, the bull tart control zone. Essentially you lose 42,500 to the downside on a weekly basis. That would put this entire trend into jeopardy, and that would mean that the bigger picture has started looking bearish, guys, unfortunately, right? The bigger picture is this right here. This entire retracement went all the way towards 618 and now is getting rejected, and as of now is wanting to go below the 21 weekly exponential itself. That is going to be the first warning sign. Essentially you don't want this to happen, guys. If Bitcoin establishes a trend below the weekly 21 exponential once again, expect the market to be completely haywire, guys, and it's not going to look really easy to make money in the market, right? Because Bitcoin being below weekly 21 exponential is generally a choppy behavior for most of the altcoins, guys. Now this is something which is happening right here, and this is where we we had begun to establish our trades on Radium, on Uniswap, on Swipe. All of these 3 trades were mentioned on the Discord server, guys, on the Discord server. And I do believe that all the people on Discord server maybe made a killing out of it, guys, because Radium was a 350% trade, believe it or not, but yes, 350% return in a month. Uniswap was 150% return, and Swipe was another 2x, guys. This is what happened when Bitcoin had started establishing a trend above the 21 exponential on the weekly. And following up with this one right here, total 2, guys, total 2, the total market capitalization for most of the altcoins right here had started establishing a trend above the weekly 21 itself again, guys. Now you had 2 things happening in the market together, right? You had Bitcoin establishing a trend above 21 exponential, and the total 2, the altcoin market capitalization as well, trying to establish a trend above the 21 exponential, guys, which is why this kind of setup gives a lot of confidence to all the people who are playing the altcoin trades in the market, guys. What do you see right here? You see a potential double top being put in by the market, guys, by total 2, right? Now this situation is certainly way more different than this one right here, where we were just beginning our momentum, our bullish momentum to the upside. This is the time when you can potentially have confident looking trades on altcoins, right? Not this, guys, not this, certain else. Although look, we do have benefit of doubts going on right in the price action, because this one rejected the 21 exponential like a beauty. So essentially we are up against 21 exponential by 13%, which means that yes, there's still bullish bias remaining, especially for the altcoins, guys. I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm starting to get a little skeptical about the Bitcoin's price action as a whole, but if we just take a look at the total 2, excluding Bitcoin itself, this is looking completely fine. And until, guys, this is pretty much a no-brainer, guys. Now this one is consolidating at 1 trillion market capitalization, right? So altcoin markets as a whole have 1 trillion market capitalization, and if you start trending below 1 trillion, guys, most likely we're going to be getting into a long form of consolidation for most of the altcoins as well. So until that happens, you can literally make use of good bullish setups on altcoins as a whole, guys, and most likely we keep on bouncing until we close weekly candles below the 21 exponential itself, right? Until then, this is as of now looking fine, but yes, you do have potential double top coming in with crazy amount of bearish divergence as well, guys. Holy shit, we have big fat bearish divergence coming from the top right here with your momentum waning below the 60 reads. Look, guys, this is not exactly a signature which I'm going to be completely confident, right? Now this is not the signature which I'm going to be completely... Look, guys, there are times in the market when you can be putting your faith into altcoins as a whole, but this is not that time, guys. Look, we can wait for this weekly candle to finally close, but most likely the RSI is going to be closing below the 60 reads, which is going to make most of the altcoins completely choppy in the market, right? So don't have a fixed bias. Just don't go for one single fucking bull-out bias. Just be flexible with the market. Flow with the goddamn water, guys. This time right here is not to be expecting a lot of returns from the market as a whole. This is the time to sharpen your skills. Just do that. Just do that, guys. Look. I'm going to tell you one thing real quick right here. The price action dynamic and the landscape, the overall market landscape on these entire bullish movements was completely different from whatever the fuck was happening right here, guys. I'm just not gonna kid. I'm not even kidding about this one, because for this entire bullish wave to the upside, you had DeFi, NFT. I don't know, guys. DeFi plus NFT. Holy shit. Leveraged yield farming, man. Holy crap, guys. DeFi got picked up onto this bullish wave to the upside. And guess what, guys? Whenever I look, if I were to be using the same strategy that I was applying right here on this bullish wave, it would have not worked, guys. It would have simply not worked out in the market, which is why I keep on telling you guys about the fact that how important overall it is to keep on sharpening your edge in the market, guys, because you are a trader, right? You are a trader in the market. You're not here to get beaten up by bullish waves or bearish waves. You are here to understand the price action, and you are here to capitalize on that price action, more importantly, guys, which is why constantly sharpening the edge is something which will make you profitable in the market, guys. This is something which worked for me. Maybe it works for all of you as well. So it's a regular grind, guys. It's a regular hustle and a regular grind. I don't think there's one single secret formula to success in capital markets as a whole, guys. I don't think it works like that. Mostly if you understand the psychological parts, yes, you'll be saved from most of the bearish things coming to you. But even after knowing the psychology, the execution part and everything else is something which is supposed to be taken care of by you yourself. So keep on sharpening that edge, guys. keep on grinding hard, right? Okay, with that said, let's jump on to total crypto market capitalization, guys, and let's see what's happening right here. Maybe this one is way more bearish, not way more bearish, but yeah, certainly more bearish than the altcoin market capitalization as a whole. And I believe we can't really compare this price point at this point, price point to be a double top situation right here, guys, because this candle did not close right here. Although we can talk about 3-day time frame and see, yes, guys, so we do have bearish divergence on the 3-day time frame, but to be honest with you, the weekly is kind of giving us mixed signals, guys, mixed signals. So what can we expect? What can we expect from the total crypto market capitalization as a whole? We could expect consolidation happening across the entire market until the total crypto market capitalization comes into $1.6 trillion, exactly aligning with the 0.618 as a whole, guys. Now essentially it would come back down all the way towards these levels and formulate a cup and handle, right? Now this is the ultimate bull-tard situation scenario that all of us want to see, that all of us want to look forward to us. This is the pattern, guys. This is the pattern that we want to see, right? We want a nice little handle being formulated on these levels, and if we confirm any up move above this price point right here, most likely most of the crypto assets will be back again into a free floating motion to the upside, where most of the crypto assets, even if you have a fucking .crypto behind your name, you're going to be making money in the market, right? But until that happens in the market, calm your horses and do not expect a lot, right? Guys, look, everybody is waiting for perfect opportunities. What I personally feel right here is that those opportunities would be beyond $2.5 trillion market capitalization for crypto assets as a whole, guys, because if we start trending above this price point right here, that would mean that this entire price action was a consolidation. This entire this entire total crypto market capitalization was consolidating between 2.5 trillion and $1.15 trillion, guys, and this consolidation has been there since 5 months, right? So any consolidation which is going to be breaking out after a 5-month long consolidation is something which is going to last for a while. It is something which will last for a while, guys. So wait for this one right here, be patient enough. And if now let's talk about let's talk about bearish situations as well, guys. Now if we start establishing trends below 618, and essentially if we start losing these levels, guys, I'm talking about this one right here, consolidation zones happening on 1.65, if we start trending below this price point right here, your high chances would be towards the fact that maybe we could be testing $1.15 trillion as a whole once again, and all the choppy price action will come back into the market, guys. That is something which is going to happen once again if we lose 618 and 786 as well to the downside, guys. This is what will happen in the market as a whole, right? So until that is happening, most likely we consolidate and have a little curl up behavior on the total crypto market capitalization as a whole, guys. Now why is the bias bullish? Why is the bias still bullish? Guys, look, indices and capital markets as a whole are completely fine, guys. We don't see any, I don't know, guys, we don't see any objectively bearish stuff happening in the world as a whole, guys. So I don't think there's much of fear which is happening alongside the indices, right? So investor behavior is still confident, which is why the overall market landscape is still bullish, guys, which is why we can't really think of crazy bear markets and just Bitcoin go to zero kind of scenarios, right? Not now. It could happen if we start trending below $1.2 trillion as a whole. It could happen then, but until then, guys, most likely all of your biases are simply going to be towards the upside, right? So let's conclude this video by talking about Ethereum real quick, guys. Ethereum, what's Ethereum doing in the market? We talk about Ethereum BTC at first. So this one is all right. This one retested this low right here, and essentially until you're above this price point, maybe the overall Ethereum ecosystem, the ETH, the DeFi ecosystem is going to look completely fine, and we're going to be trending above, guys. Look, this is a consolidation. This is a good looking consolidation, guys. This one is still looking to me like it wants to consolidate, right? You hold on to these levels right here, most likely your trend is simply going to continue to the upside all the way towards the 0.1 BTC per ETH evaluation. Holy crap, guys, this simply gives me mini heart attacks, right? It just gives me mini heart attacks to think about this kind of evaluation on Ethereum, man. Holy fuck. ETH BTC on Binance, I think ETH BTC on Poloniex is something which is going to give us a lot of data, right? We're going to be mining some data, some historical data for the price action. So your ETH BTC all-time high is sitting in at 0.15 BTC per ETH. So that gives us 100% price point leeway to the upside, guys. So this is your Ethereum's upside, right? Now this one is against BTC. This one is not against the market, guys. ETH USD, I don't think the patterns are working like this on ETH USD. patterns are working on ETH BTC for sure, guys. This one's looking completely fine, right? I did point out a trend line which is working. Yes, this trend line is still working, guys. Holy shit. So we got two confluence of supports, right? We can extend this entire zone like this, guys, and this is where you have to maintain and manage your price levels. Essentially, Ethereum going below 6.5 million satoshis would mean that it's going to be simply breaking down, and we could be testing these lows once again, right? So until you're holding this one, well, the trend could simply extend all the way towards 0.15 Ethereum per BTC valuation, guys. That could be simply crazy, guys. 100% up move coming on Ethereum against BTC on these levels. Even if Bitcoin stays sideways, could mean that Ethereum, let's just take a look at this one, guys. That would mean that Ethereum could simply roll all the way towards $6,000, guys. $6,000, right? Because that is what ETH BTC pair is telling us right now. But the general landscape, guys, look, I'm not talking about the USD pairs. I was talking about the BTC pairs, guys. The altcoin landscape against BTC has started looking good. So we can talk about little risk to reward shift happening between the USD pairs to BTC pairs in the market as a whole, guys, which is what is happening right here. We can see that if Ethereum holds on to these levels, most of the risk to reward opportunities, the good looking R&R ratios would start emerging on BTC pairs, guys. For example, I'll just give you one example right here. XTZ against BTC, Tezos right here, Tezos, China, coming from China banning the fuck out of all the digital assets, man. Holy shit, for, I don't know, guys, 100 gazillion times right now. China has been doing that again and again. China has been notorious for doing that again and again. And guess what, guys? Tezos is from mainland China. So Tezos right here again against Bitcoin has started looking strong, guys. This one is setting up a double bottom coming on the weekly time frame. That's crazy, guys. This is crazy. Which is just telling us that maybe some of the altcoin setups have started showing in good looking setups as a whole, good looking trends being established on altcoin pairs against Bitcoin, not against the USD pairs, guys. Look, USD pairs will be sideways and choppy if Bitcoin trends below 21 weekly exponential, right? So that would be an early indication to the fact that maybe the risk reward opportunities are shifting into BTC pairs rather than the USD pairs as a whole in the market. So jumping back onto Tezos right here, guys. Look, if you are going to be maintaining your price action structure above this price point right here on the BTC pair, essentially above 100,000 is all right. 13,000 satoshis, guys. 13,000 satoshis, right? Until you're above this price point right here, most likely your double bottom targets are at the rejection highs, guys. This rejection came in at well, when Bitcoin started trending towards 60,000, guys. So will Tezos gain back its Bitcoin comparative dominance? Maybe, guys, maybe. This one is looking like it really wants to do that. Holy fucking crap. We got to leave it to the upside for about 134%. This is a good looking piece of trend right here being established on Tezos, which is kind of making a lot of sense, guys, because, well, ETH BTC is also looking like that, right? So ETH BTC also looking fine, guys. All right, the weekly candle is above 21 exponential. Yes, your trend simply wants to roll to the upside. Okay, with that said, I'm going to be winding up this video right here, right now. And if you found value in this content, hit that like, share, subscribe, and all the good things, guys. All the good things. I will catch all of you in the next video tomorrow. Bye for now.